An elderly man living alone was cutting meat, though he had never eaten meat in his life. He then brought the fresh meat to the warehouse, stepping back 3 times, jumping forward 3 steps, placing the meat inside, and satisfiedly leaving. This enraged Carter. The manager, Old Black, explained he had managed the warehouse for 20 years and that the old man would visit at meal times, repeating the same actions each time. 6 months ago, the old man died suddenly of a heart attack. According to local customs, if no one claims the warehouse or pays rent for 6 months, it will be auctioned. Carter, a warehouse hunter, partners with Old Black, and they split profits 70 to 30 when they find something valuable. Convinced the old man's warehouse held treasures, Carter bought it before the auction. As Carter prepared to search the warehouse, a woman approached him, claiming she hadn't had time to pay rent and learned he bought the warehouse. She hoped Carter could temporarily return it, but Carter refused, cutting her warehouse lock, unaware it would cost her life. Inside, Carter found the warehouse smaller than others and quickly discovered a gilded bamboo platform and an ancient tabletop among the trash. He took them to an antique shop, thinking the bamboo was worth $2, but the owner dismissed it. Instead, the owner was intrigued by the tabletop, identifying it as a spirit board. Upon touching it, the owner accidentally opened a hidden compartment, revealing 3 books inside. Realizing the tabletop was unusual, the owner called his friend David, an exorcist. David was astonished, explaining it was a spirit summoning platform capable of calling demons but was missing a 4th book. If they found it, David would pay $300,000 for it. Shocked, Carter accepted David's offer and took him to the warehouse. They searched diligently but found no trace of the books until Carter noticed the warehouse wall was hollow, explaining its smaller size. He opened the partition, and a stench wafted out. David lit a candle and warned Carter not to touch anything or speak carelessly inside, but Carter ignored him. Inside, they found a mummified corpse with a bottomless black hole for its head. David moved cautiously, avoiding contact, but Carter saw something that made him forget David's warnings, triggering the formation to open. Instantly, beneath the corpse, a pentagram lit up, and a huge octopus emerged, devouring David. At that moment, the book in Carter's hand ignited. He sensed danger and fled. He tried to exit but found the door wouldn't open. The woman from earlier appeared. Carter begged her to help, but she ignored him, reattaching the lock he had cut to the door latch and then left. Meanwhile, the monster inside had already entered the story.